Hey, Jan. I'm having Deb record me so that you can see what I want you to practice with Minouche in order to start getting her walking at a speed that you like, getting her leash manners in order. So, a couple of things. First, I want you to practice this maybe 10 minutes at a time with not when you're walking on the sidewalk with traffic going by. I want you to go find a quiet place, like you can see we're in the alley behind our house. I'm not going to take her out to Frankfurt Avenue to do this. This is the practice. This is when the teaching and the learning and the habit development start to happen. So I want you, to the best of your ability, to be someplace where you don't have a bunch of distraction as best you can. So what we're teaching her is the word heel, H-E-E-L, heel, not here, heel. What heel means is that she needs to come to the position roughly where she is right now, to the side. Now you can teach it on the right side and the left side. I'm switching her and doing it on both sides because I know depending on where you're walking, you might need to trade sides. So I'm not, most people train heel on one side, heel on the left, but I'm gonna do both. So the idea here is that, like every other command, you do not repeat it over and over. You are going to pair the word heel with a quick pop of the leash. I'm going to show you how. The angle is important. But first, what we're going to do when you go out for practice is you're going to sort of prime her, get her head in the game. So you're just going to let her walk. Here we go. Let her wander away a little bit. She's being good because we've been working on this. But when she wanders away, maybe I'll walk her over here where she'll sniff. And she stops paying attention to me a little bit. Then I go, heel. And I give her a pop, and I let her catch up. And then see how she's stopping? I can go, heel. Good. And I can move to the left or the right. Any way that I can pop her to change direction, right? Here, sorry, I misspoke. Heel. You don't have to move fast, but you see how she's looking up at me? She's a good girl. So you do one or two little direction changes. That's how we start. And then we hit the road. So I'll start her on my right. What I want you to notice is that the leash is loose. We start walking, and if she starts to get a little bit ahead of me, I pull backwards and I go heel. I pop and release. See how my hand goes back up? So your arm needs to be down here. Don't be doing this. So if she gets just a little ahead, I do heel. So Deb will follow me. And I'm walking slow, which was your request, right? So we're going at a pace that should be comfortable for you. Now she's looking at Deb, that's her distraction, but you can see how easy this is. Heel. So you see how I went backwards and she sort of pulled up a little bit, put her head near my hip. Really slow. Okay, so she's being really good. I can't give her a correction. Now, if I change direction, heel. And here we go. I'll move her to my left. And you see that she's just fine doing that. Now, here's the other thing we're going to do. In addition to the heel, we're going to stop cold. Come on, babe. Heel. We come to a dead stop. She stops right where I want her, and I give her a little treat. So make sure you bring treats with you. And then we start moving again. I don't say anything. Now, she's going to be fascinated by Deb no matter what. But if she starts to see something, like I was going to say she's scouting, but she's not. See how she keeps checking in with me? Heel. So now I'm saying don't look at Deb. So we're walking, I don't know if you can tell, but we're walking pretty slow. And she's doing great. Notice how loose the leash is. Heel. So when I do the stop, I still say heel. I don't tell her to sit. I don't tell her to stop. switched to the right, that's fine, I don't care. But you notice she switched to the right and she's still in heel. So let me walk her. There's a telephone pole up here where all the dogs pee. So she's gonna wanna go sniff it. If she breaks off to the side, I'll end up doing a side tug, but we'll see. Heel. Heel. All kinds of good sniffs over here. Heel. And it's a stop, and we give her a treat. So that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna, when you first get to your place that gives you some space, you get to your practice area, you'll do a couple of these. Heel. Heel. Direction changes. You'll do a couple of those, get her head in the game, and then you're gonna start walking. When you're walking, it's always a backward tug, heel. If she goes too fast or gets ahead of you. If she drifts off to the side, you can do a sideways, okay? 10 minutes a day, more if you can. And remember, when you are practicing, you wanna be in a place that has the least distraction. When you're out walking her in a normal setting, I want you to just try to avoid people as much as you can. You can still use the word heel, but don't try to test her yet. Don't try to test yourself. Give yourself as much space as you can and tell her heel and apply all of these practices, okay? All right, talk to you soon.